My Groups. This podcast is at the basic level. It requires no knowledge of Accordance Bible software, nor Hebrew or Greek. Accordance makes it easy to search our favorite resources for a word, a phrase, or a verse reference. Simultaneous searching is even more efficient, especially when Accordance allows us to define our own custom search groups. Today's podcast looks at My Groups, a new Accordance 9 feature that makes it easier than ever to define our custom search groups. Accordance has the fastest searches of any Bible software program. Not only is it fast, but it offers users several different search types. We can search a single resource, whether that's a text or a tool, every resource in a category, like all general tools, a select group of resources, like all reform tools, or use one of the various search all groups, all Bibles, or all tools. Today's podcast focuses on the third type of search, a select group of resources. In Accordance 9, we call these My Groups, and once customized, each group is automatically added as a search all group. My Groups have a number of advantages. First, we can target just the resources we want. Second, we can search text and tools simultaneously. Third, we can even combine different tool groups, like commentaries and dictionaries, grammars and lexicons, and regular tools and user tools. My Groups is located in the library window. Click the disclosure triangle and you may find you already have some folders there. That's because Accordance 9 transformed your old user groups into My Groups folders during the upgrade process. If you click the search icon on the resource palette, you'll see these folders have also already been added to your search all groups. How do we make our own custom group? Nothing could be easier. Select the My Groups folder and type Shift-Command-N, or use the Library Windows action menu to do the same thing. Now give the folder a unique name. Now just click and drag whichever texts or tools you'd like in the group into the new folder. When you're done, click Update in the library window. And Accordance does the rest. Once we've assembled our collection of My Groups, Accordance has a number of shortcuts we can use to access them. We can open the group as tabs in an existing workspace by double-clicking the folder in the library window, or open them in a new workspace by command double-clicking. We can use Search All to search the group directly, or even save the group as a workspace favorite in order to amplify directly to it. Some of you may wonder what the difference is between amplifying to a workspace favorite and using the Search All function, especially when both have the same group of modules. Well, there is a slight difference in terms of information, as the two methods use slightly different techniques. We'll cover them in our upcoming podcast on Search All. However, this information is also displayed in different ways, as we'll see today. Search All displays the hits using its unique results window, while amplifying to a workspace favorite opens all the modules in tabs. You can choose which one you'd prefer. Here's a side-by-side comparison of the two displays, though those of you on iPhones may need magnifying glasses to see it. Now, let's see My Groups in action, in Accordance. Notice if I open My Groups here, I already have two different groups. That's because Accordance 9 imported my old user groups folders. Now, for today's demo, I want to make a new group. I'm going to press Shift-Command-N and type in IVP group. I really like the IVP Essentials, but one of the things that I found is that it's really hard to search all of the tools they give us in the Essential reference set. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to drag my cursor over all of these tools and select them, and then I'm going to go down to this IVP group and put them in this folder. All I have to do then is click Update. You'll notice that I now have a new IVP group under My Groups, and it also appears automatically here under Search All. Now there are a couple of things I can do once this is done. If I want to simply add them to this workspace, all I have to do is to double-click the folder. Notice they appear here nicely arranged in tabs. If instead what I'd like to do is to open them in a brand new workspace, I hold the Command key down and double-click again. And you can see once again they're nicely arranged in tabs. If I decide that this workspace is going to be really useful, I may want to save it. So I'll go down here under Workspace Favorites on the Resource tab and hit Add Workspace. And I'll call this one the IVP Workspace. I'll click Save, and now it appears in two places. One is under the IVP Workspace here. The second is over here, under My Workspaces. Now this offers me a number of advantages. If I dismiss this and go back to my new window, let's say, for example, that I want to search the word, why not, heavens, or heaven. I'll double-click this word and watch what happens when I amplify to this workspace. That's right, I just searched every single one of these dictionaries for the word heaven. You can see here in the New Bible Dictionary, in the Pocket Dictionaries, in the Dictionary of Biblical Imagery, and so on. And many of these have multiple hits. We also want to take a look at the Search All function for this group, but before we do, let's make this IVP group complete. There are 4 reference tools included in the IVP group. Let me collect those. I'll go ahead and add it to our custom group. Put them right there. And there's also a general tool, the IVP New Bible Atlas. And I'll add that to the IVP group, making it complete. I'll update. Now we're prepared to go ahead and use Search All. I'll dismiss the IVP workspace. I'm going to use my same search, and that is heaven. And I'm going to go ahead and amplify that using the Search All command in the IVP group. Notice I just searched all of those resources for every time heaven appears. And by the way, as I click through these, if I happen to find one I really like, for example, this Old Testament commentary, if I double-click it, it'll open in its own zone. That's the power of My Groups in Accordance 9. My Groups, simple, powerful, and effective. They're just another way we made Accordance 9 even better than ever. Not sure what all the fuss is about over our newest version? Upgrade. You'll see quickly enough for yourself. This is Dr. J for Accordance Bible Software. Thank you for watching this episode of Lighting the Lamp.